Sometimes our essential tools fail in helping us get rid of distractions. I was doing headshots for the Shelby County Election Commission, and you can see with this gentleman who wears glasses that we had the lights reflected in his glasses. And we tried to reposition them, but for whatever reason, his glasses were very reflective. So let's zoom in a little bit on his face and see what would happen if we, let's say, took the spot healing brush and tried to brush away this reflection. Now this one is especially tough since it's right on the edge of his glasses. And what we get is it obviously looks like we've done something there. We could try it over here. It's spaced a little farther away from the edge of the glasses. But again, the tone is different than the rest of his face. It's really not coming out very good. So what do? Well, in this case, a little bit of pre-planning helps. We could see that there was a problem. So what we did is we took two photographs of him. We took a photograph with his glasses and one without his glasses. And you can see that I loaded them in as layers in Photoshop. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back to sort of the first lessons, and we're going to use layers and masking to get rid of that distraction instead of the normal tools that you would think of. So one of the things you can see right away, though, is when I turn it off. I told him to take his glasses off and don't move, but you know, they're going to move a little bit. So you can see that they're not aligned, and if I tried to mask in his face without the glasses, it wouldn't work. So the first thing to do is we're going to select both layers by holding down the Shift key, and now both layers are selected. You're going to go to your Edit menu, and then you're going to go to Auto Align Layers. Click on it, and you want to make sure that out of the various kinds of alignments, you've got auto selected. So go ahead and say OK. And you're going to see some weirdness because to align them, they had to move them. But that's all right because we were going to crop the photo anyway. We'll take care of that later. But now you see his face is fairly aligned. So what are we going to do? Well, on this layer, the one without the glasses, we're going to add a layer mask, a black layer mask. So you're going to hold down Alt on the PC or Option on the Mac and go down to Add Layer Mask, and we get a black layer mask. So now that we've concealed his face without the glasses, but we're going to paint back in where these reflections are. So what we're going to do is grab our paintbrush, and we're going to make sure we have white selected for our foreground color. And if you remember, you can change back and forth between your foreground color by pressing the X key. And now, let's zoom in a little bit, we're going to paint out that reflection, revealing the photo below without the glasses. Okay, I'm going to paint a little further than the reflection because we had sort of a haze going on there from the reflection. So I'm going to paint that in. A little bit over there. So, now look at it. We still have his glasses in place because if you're taking a photo of someone that wears glasses all the time, I mean, the easiest thing would be just take off your glasses, but that's not what the person looks like. That's not what everybody expects to see. So let's go ahead and do the other reflection that's closer to the edge of the glasses. Okay, and I'm going to go a little wider so that we have the exact same tones for the skin there. Okay, so where are we now? This is where we started, and then after using our layer mask to paint in a picture without the glasses, we'll take a look at the layer mask. That's all the layer mask did, was we grabbed a white brush to have this photo without the glasses revealed. So sometimes you have to do a little pre-planning, and you have to think about your layer and masking tools as a way to get rid of some distractions.